All right, this is Fade to Black by Metallica Part 2. We're going to start out with this lead by Kirk Hammett. We got... Okay, let's take a look at all that we got. Now, I've seen a tab that goes to that 7 down there. Sounds like the 9 here to me, but it's kind of, you kind of don't hear that note super clear. So it's like slide into the 9 of the D string, 7 to 9, or you could go 9, 7, 7 if you want. But we're going to go back to this 9 here. So it's, now we're going to go second string, 7, 8, 10, and then 8, 10, 12, 10, 8 kind of thing. So we got... Okay, so da da dee da da da, and then so dee da 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 dee da. Okay, so from that 12 we got da 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 dee da doo da, and then hammer on here. So that part. Dee da doo da. And that's kind of hit it and hammer it from that 7. 7, 6 on the G, and then again 8, 7 on the B, and then 8 to 10. Okay, so let's look at all that again. We got... Okay, then we're going to jump up high here. We're going to be on the 15th fret of the second string. Okay, so we have 15 to 14 on the first string. And then 19, 14, pull off. We're coming down to the 15 and the 16 here. So this one was a 15, 14, to the 15 on the second, to the 14 on the third. So we got... And then we're going to start on the 17 on the second string. So 17, 15, 14, 16 on the G. Bend that 14 up and down. So let's look at this high part again. And then hammer on here. So the 14 on the D string. So we had 14, 16 twice, 14, 15, hammer on pull off, now we're going to go 19, 17, 15, then 15, 17 to 14, and then we have 14, and then now here we're going to end 17, 15, 14. So the high part one more time. Lower note there, and then... Okay, so there's two little riffs that have high notes in like a 3-note series. One is this higher one, and the last one is kind of a lower one. Now we're going to finish all this with a... Okay, so we're going to start on the 12 on the A string. We do 12, 14, 15 twice there. 12, 14, so we got... And then 12, 13, 15, 12, 13, 15. Now here we're going to have a hammer-on pull-off, 13, 15, 13. To to the 15 of the second string, and then I'm going to slide that little 15 into that 17 on the small string there. Let's take a look at this lead again. Okay, and that's where it gets into that A minor part. Okay, so then we have that A minor part. It happens a whole bunch of times, and after you're gonna get to a heavy thing at the end of that. So we're gonna have. Okay, so we're gonna chug that E power chord. We got. Okay, so let's look at that. We got A power chord. And then we're gonna go. So that's O on the big one, O 3 to the 5 on the 5th string. C power chord. We got the 3 and the 5 there. So we got. Back to the A. D to E. So here we go. O. We have 3 and 5, the C power chord. Move that down to that B bass right there. So 2 and 5. So we got. Okay, so that was a big G power chord, F sharp, E. And then we're gonna do that thing again. And then you're back into another verse. Okay, same type of stuff. We're gonna come back with. We got a new lead. We're going to slide into the 10th fret of the 2nd string. So we got 10, 12, 13. Then we're going to go. So we're going to slide into that 15 on the 2nd string, and then 13, 12 to the 12 on the G. So we got. So that was a little hammer, 12 to 14 on the G to the 9. And then we're going to have kind of like a hammer to the 9th and then to the 12th. And then back into that 10 on the 2nd string. Same little walk up, 10, 12, 13. Then we're going to bend this 15. So bend it up and down and hit the 13. And then 4 bends on this. So the whole solo. Okay, and then you got another verse on the A minor type thing. And we're gonna go through all that heavy part again. We got. Okay, so you do that like twice. It holds that E power chord there. And then we're gonna have this new thing. Okay, so we have D to E power chords. So that's fifth on the fifth string with the 7 into the 7/9. So we got, and that was 10 to 9 on that power chord. So we got, so that was the 5th fret power chord, the D. Then we're gonna have, so we have 9 on the D string, D, 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 7, 7. So we got 3 of each. 4, 4, 4, 4. That goes to the G string 4. So we got. Okay, then Hetfield has a harmony part for that. It's going to go. So that was 7 and 8. And then 12, 10 right there. And then it's going to go 7. And then. Okay, so you got 7s, 5s, 3, 2, 3. So we got. Kind of put those two pieces together, we got. Okay, and then we get into a part where we're chugging this big E. So we got.